Hello and welcome to Jan's Views live stream, an impromptu live stream from this lady today as I wait for England to play Senegal in the World Cup. I think this is when we're going home, guys. I hate to say it, but we haven't been playing very well. It has to be said. Which is a real shame, but somewhat not unexpected. You know, we've got some of the best players in the world. I mean, some of the so much so. I mean, our Premier League is fantastic to the point that we have more foreign players that play in our Premier League than any other country, really, apart from maybe Inter Milan and what's the other one? Bayern Munich. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about football, but I just thought I'd come on, say hi, everybody, and welcome. And this is what I'm doing at 5:30 on a Sunday afternoon. Guys, I haven't even got dressed yet. I'm still sat here in my PJs, hence that wonderful picture of me coming out of the leaves, the autumn leaves. I need to put up a winter one soon because it's bloody freezing. I don't like it. Anyway, so that's that. That's what's happening today. I'm not going out. I'm waiting for the England football team to come and show themselves up and get beaten by the Senegal players. And that's it. There's not even Strictly on tonight, guys. Strictly, because of the football, has been brought forward, and it was purely by luck that I discovered that Strictly was on Friday. Honestly, people, my life is just one big confusion. I I struggle through. But as I said, I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody, have my say on a few things, and just basically chill for a little while. So hi, my lovely. We've got Zoo Flute. What happened to your joint streaming with Carsten? Mm, you know, sometimes you go off in different directions. I'm not going to say I'm happy with how it's gone. Of course, I'm not. But it's gone that way, and I can't do anything about it other than try and rebuild it, continue doing it in my own way, which kind of suits me, really. But yeah, I am a little bit sad about it, has to be said. Moving on. Good luck to England this afternoon. Oh, you're going to Dublin on Friday. Have you been? Have any suggestions? I've not personally been to Dublin. I've been to Ireland because I married an Irishman. Don't ask why. No idea why. Why did I do that? But I did. I married an Irishman. So yeah, we went over there for my honeymoon, but he was from Southern Ireland and hated the British. I don't know why he married me. No idea. I don't know why he lived here. No idea. But he did. That was the situation. And yeah. So I have been to Ireland, but I've not been to Dublin. My son has been to Dublin gigging because he's a musician, and he says it's a good place to go. I've not been, but maybe one day. So before we go any further, I've got a few things I wanted to talk about. Before we go any further, I suppose I ought to introduce myself. This is me. Hello there and welcome to Jan's Views. Despite being on YouTube for a few years now, I don't think I've ever done an introductory video about me, about Jan's Reviews, who now is Jan's Views. So I thought, it might be quite a good idea just to let you guys know what gets me ticking. No, it's not ticking over, is it? Anyway, so this is me, guys. One of the reasons why I'm a little bit, what's the word, preoccupied, not paying attention, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say there. Distracted is probably the word. Jesus, you wouldn't believe I used to teach English, would you? Anyway, this is one of the reasons why I'm distracted. Look on my Twitter feed. Look at that poor cow. Whoops, daisy. In you go to the trough. That's why I'm distracted. See, guys, it doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much for me to be distracted. So I have to move on from there. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look and see what's been happening on Twitter. Oh, yes. It says, when every limb turns into a puppy pillow, this is what happens. How many puppies are there? My goodness, there's loads. Anyway, so this is my Twitter feed. I think it's quite interesting to show people what's on your feed. Because it just is. Look at this. Look at that. It says, this is the best looking Christmas tree I've ever seen. Well, I don't know. I mean, is that a good looking Christmas tree? I'd be a bit disappointed, because if you had that hanging around for a couple of weeks, how's it going to smell? It's going to smell like, no, not for me, guys. I do make myself laugh. I'm trying to cheer myself up, guys. The poor farmer who had to rescue that cow. I know. Do you know what? I quite often watch, one of my favourite things to watch is animal rescues. I love it. I love it when you get videos of, when animals are rescued. I saw one this morning that was an elephant trying to get out of this really muddy, swampy type hole, and was rescued. And yeah, I like watching those. Who can relate to this? Someone's put, this is my Christmas tree. Oh my God. You know what else I like about Twitter is when people show their sense of humor, because there is just so much hatred going on. It's just not, we don't need it, do we, guys? We've got enough things going on in our lives, like falling down steps and seriously injuring yourself, like I did the other day. I'm better. I'm much better. Oh, okay. Oh God, I've got to watch this. A wonderful moment when this beautiful young girl who is courageously battling cancer is given donated hair is a reminder that small acts of kindness can help us fuel optimism, hope, sense of mattering, and a warrior mindset. How beautiful. Oh, I'll have to turn the sound off. Right, okay. So I can't open that now. Can you see that? How wonderful. Look, this young lady, look. God love her. Getting a nice wig. Oh. The only thing they don't tell you is that wigs are, they're quite uncomfortable to wear. I haven't worn one for a long time. But I know that I know that wigs can be very uncomfortable. They can make you sweat. They can irritate you a great deal. But to see something like this, I think is very inspiring and just remind you of what should be important in our lives. Very important, forget all the crap that goes on, although I find it quite entertaining sometimes. No, don't fall downstairs. Oh, zoo flute. I had the most awful fall, I think about 3 weeks ago. I fell down some steps, which is in front of my home, and I was sat in the dark for a while, sort of talking myself out of a panic attack because I thought, you're on your own here, girl. So you've got to get yourself out of this. I thought of phoning my daughter who lives about, I think it's about 7 minutes away by car. I thought of phoning her and then I thought, nope, you got to deal with this yourself. Get yourself up. Yeah, I hurt my foot and weirdly, it's not my ankle. Everybody thinks it was my ankle. Like when I told them, they said, oh God, did you do your ankle in? No, it was the top of the foot. I don't know how I did it. No idea. But yes, it was a definite ouch. A definite ouch. So I'm all right now. It's still twinges. I don't know whether it's the weather. I don't know whether it's my age. Could be a bit of both. How beautiful is this? Look at this. I don't know if I can make this bigger. Look at that. That's got to be in Japan. Japan has the most beautiful cherry blossom. Absolutely stunning. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if I can open this up any bigger. Right, we've got Prince Charles donates fridges and freezers to food banks. That's good of him. That's good of him. Yes, I have to, Zuflu, as you get older, you learn certain things, and one of the things I've learned is more and more about myself and my mental health, and I know when it's important that I take hold of it. And at that time, while I was sat on the cold floor outside in pain, I thought, okay, I remember my therapist saying to me once, because I always phoned somebody for help, normally my daughter. And I remember her saying to me, well, why do you always phone your daughter? And I thought, well, I don't know really. So I've taken stock of that and I've thought, no, sometimes you have to deal with things yourself, don't you? So that's what I'm trying to do. Now, if I say that to my daughter, she's like, oh, well, Mum, you should have let me know. You should have phoned me. And I'm like, no, I've got to stop being reliant on other people. I count myself as quite a, what's the word? As quite an independent person. I now live on my own. I'm an empty nester and I love it. I love it. And it occurred to me that I hadn't lived on my own since I'd been in my teens, guys. Since I was, I think, 17, 18, was the last time that I'd lived on my own. So I thought, I like it now. Everyone's saying to me, "Oh, I bet you're sad that that the teen's gone." No. Not because I don't love him. I love him with all my heart. But it's nice. It's nice to have finally grabbed my life by the collar again and live it how I want to live it without any sort of what's the word? People telling you what you can and can't do, and feeling that you can and can't do something because it's not a good, oh, you can't do that, mum, or oh no, Jan, you can't do this. And it's quite nice to have reached that stage now where I do what I want. I mean, I've always done it anyway, but it's even more so. And you know, uh, that's just it. I decorate how I want to decorate. I get up when I want to get up. I go to bed when I want to go to bed. And it's a very good situation to be in. When other people look at you, they may think, "Oh, that poor woman, she's all on her own." No, no, I'm not on my own. I've got 4 kids. Um, and I've got 4 grandchildren, so I'm never really on my own. Being alone, I think a lot of it is a mindset. I've been before I ramble on about that, I must say hello to Daria. Hello, darling. I hope you're well. This is just an impromptu chat while I'm waiting for the football to start. Nothing in particular to talk about, just a little ramble. Perhaps I can show you a few things. I thought we'd have a look at my Twitter. How exciting is that? Um, but yeah, just chatting away. So Zoo, you've lived on your own for 20 years now. You like it? Yeah. But isn't it weird? I mean, one of my daughters, actually, I think all my kids at one point or another have said, "Mum, why don't you go out and find us a new stepdad?" And I'm like, "No, why should I? I've got to this stage in my life where I'm quite happy. I've had 2 long-term relationships, 3, and they're not here. I've been married once and divorced once, and I divorced him because he was an absolute twat. And I'm happy now. Why should I go out and find an old codger that is going to put his feet under my table and spend the rest of my days listening to him moaning and groaning, farting and burping, getting on my nerves, doing things that I really don't like, questioning me, telling me to do this and no, why would I want that? I had all that years ago. Why would I want to? For me, that would be like taking a step backwards. I think I've moved on with my life. um, Quite well. I'm happy with what I do. I'm happy with where I am. I live in a lovely village in Hertfordshire. I like to get on with people. Locally, I know a lot of people locally. It's a place where when you go out, people say hello, how are you? The shopkeepers are friendly. Um, and, I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. And it's really strange how, some people don't seem to understand it. Maybe they will when they get to my age. They will understand that I wouldn't. Can you imagine being married to somebody for 40 years? So you've watched him get old, you've got old, and now there's just the 2 of you, 2 old codgers sat there opposite each other in the lounge, moaning and groaning about the youth of today. No. That's not my idea of fun. Oh, you'd like someone to pick you up from your... Oh, well, I hope you're okay, Zoo. Oh, isn't it awful? Isn't it awful? People don't understand how bloody awful it is when you have to have these procedures. I avoid hospitals like the plague. I hate them. So I can fully understand that. Well, let's see if I can cheer you up by looking at my Twitter. Do you know, guys? I don't know. Oh, look at this little... Oh, look. I don't know if I can make him bigger. Hang on one sec. I have to be careful because... Oh, here we go. Let's see. There we go. Look at this little chappy. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm going to beat my chest. Stuart, you all right there? Yeah. Oh, bless his little cotton socks. Look at him, all proud of himself that he can do that. And now I can't find out how I'm going to get out of here. How do I get out of there? All proud of himself he was, beating his chest. Bless him. Let's see what you've said here. Let's see. I haven't had to do one yet, but it's something I think about. Oh, okay. What? Having the colonoscopy? I thought you said you needed someone to pick you up. Lost it. Sorry. I was too busy laughing at that little chimp over there. So gorgeous. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, let's see what else we can find. Let's see. Do you know what? It always makes me laugh when I see these. And it says dream home. Oh, can I make this bigger or not? Yeah, dream home. No. See, I'm very eclectic in so many ways, and I can't stand sterile looking buildings like that. Not that I can't stand them, it's that I wouldn't want to live in them. If I bought that, the first thing I would do is get my paintbrushes out and I'd paint. You see all this here? I'd paint that all different colours. I wouldn't be able to help it. And then I'd probably use the same colours, keep the same palette, and then paint. What's that there? They stairs? They can't be stairs, can't they? Anyway, I'd then probably paint there and there and the columns. That would be more of a Jan's house. Like that, it looks unfinished to me. It just looks unfinished. I like the swimming pools. They're nice. But no, this bit... Oh, look, and it looks like you can go in there because, look, there's a window there. Yeah, that would look nice if it was... I mean, it wouldn't have to be, many colours there, but I would definitely like to paint there. Do you see that sort of... What do they call that? What do they call that when they put like a mosaic of stones? So I'd paint them. I'd probably choose maybe 3 or 4 colours and then dot those colours all the way around the house to sort of pull it all together. Yeah. That's how my mind works, guys. Right, what have we done? What have you done? I've upgraded my hanger, so I'm cleaning out my closet. Fascinating, I know. Oh, well, I'm glad you clicked on to so I can keep you company while you've got your head in the closet. Listen, sometimes little things like that can really give you a good sense of achievement, can't they? You sort of think, oh, I'm really glad I did that. Yeah. So let's see. What else have we... Oh, we've got someone cooking. All right. What is she... Let's have a look, shall we? So... Oh, I've got to turn the music on. It's so annoying when they put music on. Oh, I missed that. Oh, what was that? Oh, add a little food dye. Oh no, I wouldn't do it that colour. Fried egg, bacon, cheese. Oh, I wouldn't want the blueberries. Breakfast bunny. Some people are really clever, aren't they? Some people are really sort of inventive. Egg whites. Okay. So she's going to make a meringue, I'd say. Oh, see, told you. Salt, pepper. I always put salt and black pepper in my foods. Right, what's she doing with that? Any idea? Anyone know what she's doing there? I don't know what they are. Bake for 10 minutes. She's going to put an egg in the middle. Oh. Bake again. Oh, I'm not sure if I'd want that. Would you want that? No, that doesn't. No. I like eggs. I like boiled eggs. Right, eggs, carrot. Okay. This is thrilling, isn't it, guys? But I'm lost in this, sorry. Right, so cut that bit off the egg. Okay. I was going to make like a little... Oh, she's going to make like a little Easter egg. No, she's not. So I'm good at guessing. Oh, she's making a bunny rabbit. Oh. Right, so we've got egg and carrot again. What's she doing with this now? Oh, she's going to make another animal, probably. What could she be making? A hamster? Mouse? A mouse, I think. Is it? Is that a mouse? Yay! Yay! Okay, we're done with that. Did you enjoy that? But do you know what? This is what I like about my Twitter. Hang on, let's put that on there. Oh, didn't show it, did it? Too much oh, you don't like that. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm the same. I don't like playing with it with food. And do you know what? I don't know if you feel the same, but when you get these really good bakers like on Great British Bake Off, and they make these like monuments of beauty made out of sponge and whatever else, meringue and whatever else they've made. And then I always think to myself, I couldn't do that, because as soon as somebody took a knife to it, I'd be like, oh my God, I've just spent like 3 hours cooking that, and he's carved it up in like 3 seconds. I don't understand that, guys. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm an artist, and whatever I produce, I can keep forever, or people can keep forever. So I can't get my mind around creating something really beautiful like a cake and then it all being eaten. I can't get my head around that. No, I'd be like, no, leave the cake alone, all right? Leave it. Do you know, I'm that bad that when I do jigsaw puzzles, because I like to do jigsaw puzzles, when I do jigsaw puzzles, I always want to frame them afterwards. So there's something in my head, it's probably to do with my upbringing, that I want to keep something. So, if I do it, I have done it before, done a puzzle and then glued it. If you pour some sort of PVA glue over it, then you can it will all stick together, and then you can frame it. And yeah, that's what I like to do. I've realized, as I get older, my mind does think quite a lot differently to other people. can't think why. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. You know what an aviation freak I am. Look at that. A Pokemon China Airways. Oh my God. I don't know what plane that is. It could be. I'm not great on the difference between the planes. That, because of this bit, I think it's probably an A330 or a Boeing. What Boeing would that be? It's not big enough to be a. Yeah, no, I'd say it's an A350. There you go. Yeah, you wanted to know that, didn't you, guys? But this is what I want my live chats to be like, and I don't mind who comes in. I don't mind if nobody comes in. It's just nice to give people the opportunity. If they want to come and spend a little bit of time with me, then that's great. If you don't, then that's great too. You know, it's a very, very it's a free world, isn't it, for most people? What is this? What's happened here, I wonder? So this is a picture at an airfield, and I would say it looks as if they were both driving. Right, they're not. Okay, if you look here, you can see he's still plugged in. He's plugged into, I don't know what that is, transporter of some kind. Yeah, it doesn't look like a tug. So he's plugged in. He wasn't going anywhere, this one. This one is the one that must have been on the move, and he's probably just parked up on the ramp. So, yeah, that's that. Sure you wanted to know that. Oh, I like this. Excuse me. That's lovely. That's on the side of a house. Hi, Rye. How are you, my darling? I hope you're well. Are you looking forward to the football match? I am. Do you know, every time England play, I never enjoy it. I never enjoy it because they always play like morons. Look at that, Rye. Mind you, I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not that keen on fantasy. I don't know why. Probably because my life's a bit of a fantasy anyway. But yeah, so I could have done without this. I like the woman though. I like all this bit and the flowers. And if you look down here, there's all tables. So it's obviously like an outdoor, I would say it's probably an outdoor cafe or something. Very nice. So let's see. So I'm good, but it's what? Oh, you don't like football, Rye? Oh, okay. Oh God, I love football. I'm good, but it's so cold. I know, isn't it? It is cold. It is. Right, what else? Okay, so I'm following Boy George now. Since being in the jungle. I like him. There's certain things I don't like about him, but on the whole, I like him. So I follow him now. And would you believe he's following me? Do you know what's really strange is I do get excuse me, some, quite unusual people following me, and I like that. I like that for me. -2 next week, Rye. Oh no. Guess what, Rye? I had my birthday. Where are we? Last week, 22nd. And I'm getting my tattoo tomorrow. No, on Friday. It's my biggest tattoo to date. As I get older, I get more and more tattoos. Honestly. Let's just see what Boy George said here. A smart man would tell you, watch out for snakes. A wise man would tell you, understand you're in the effing jungle. Yeah. Okay, getting back to the tattoo. I'm going on Friday, and the tattooist sent me over a picture of it, and I could show you it, but then could I show you it? Shall I show you it? Hang on one sec. This is where I cook it up completely, but just in case anyone's interested, I don't suppose you are, but hey, never mind. Makes a change from all the crap that's going on. I've got my new phone. Did I tell you I got my new phone? What's that? Nearly Christmas. Not on mod for Christmas this year. Pardon? Not on mod. Explain, Rye. I turned 30. I did. I turned 30. I turned 30. 30 times 2. Oh dear. You have to laugh, don't you? Right, let's see if I can send this over, what she sent me, the tattooist. Let's see. Quite good at this sort of there. Let's see if I can send this over. Oh, mood. Not on mood. Oh no, I'm not in the mood for Christmas either, right? Do you know, I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like Christmas. Does it to you? Right, guys, this is the new tat that's going on my arm. Let's see if I can get this up, because I'm good at this. You know, I'm good at this. Right, here we go. Share the screen for you every day. Right, I want the window. Window. That one. That one. That's the new tat. I like it. It's got a touch of what's it called? Mandala in it. Which is different to anything I've had. All my other tattoos are quite floral. She says. Although, right, okay, my first tattoo is a musical stave on my upper right top of my top of my arm. That's a musical stave. And my second, and then did I have that done at the same time? I put the 2 initials of my kids on it. And luckily I've got 4 kids. Both the girls start with J and both the boys start with C. So I just had a J and a C put on. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's true. So then after that, I then had, I've got another one with my granddaughter's name on it, the one that was poorly. And then I had added to that, I had a rose put around it and leaves. And then on the other hand, I've got believe with stars and like this lovely sort of, what do you call it? Like flowers, rose, can't think of what it's called. I'm looking at it. I can't think what it's called. It's all sort of joined together, and stars. That was when she completed her treatment. So what I was going to say was most of my artwork is floral. So I thought it would be nice to have something that wasn't floral this time. So I looked at this artist's work, and I really like the thing that I really like the most are these droplets. So I'm thinking if I have this sort of fairly low down my arm, say just above my elbow maybe, then by the time it gets down to this, the droplets, I think may sort of go just over my wrist. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I mean, I did say to her to add a few florals, but I suppose these little twirly things will be fine. I mean, the design is quite similar to one of my designs, so I kind of I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I like it. I like it a lot. So having that done on Friday, guys, really excited about that. Um, So there, let's go back to yes, I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of pain though. I don't know if you've had tattoos, but they are quite painful. Always makes me laugh when people say, "No, no, I didn't hurt. No, I didn't hurt." Are you sure? You're telling me that somebody was burning your arm with like a hot poker, making your arm bleed, and it didn't hurt you? Well, then, okay. Yes, okay. So what else have we got on my Twitter? How long have we been on? 41 minutes. Okay. The England match, I think, starts at 7. So what else was I going to share with you? What? Dinner with beans. Right, okay. Okay, so we've had a look at the Twitter. Why don't we have a look? Oh, you haven't got any tattoos. Do you know what? I've got 4 kids, 4 adult kids, and none of them have got a tattoo. And the reason they haven't got a tattoo is because their dad doesn't like them. I'm like, but you're old enough to do what you blooming like. Why are you fussed about what he wants? So yeah. So I'm the only one in the family who's got tattoos. I love them. Did I tell you the story of when I got my first tattoos? My daughter wanted, I think she wanted her belly button pierced. She was about, I don't know, maybe I want to say 18. Maybe she wasn't that old. 16, 17. So we went along to this tattoo parlor, which, quite, as is quite usual, is sort of works alongside tattooists. And so we went into the piercing shop, which is in, with the tattooist. Oh, I made a right hash of that story. Anyway, so when we walk, and I said, "Oh, my daughter wants a belly button piercing," and they said, "Well, has she had a belly button piercing before?" And I said, "No, no, she didn't say that. She said." Anyway, I can't remember what happened now. Don't you hate it when you start a story and then you forget it, and then you're halfway through telling it, and it's like it's gone. It's gone out of my head. Right. There was some reason why he wouldn't give her a belly button piercing, and I can't remember what it was. So anyway, while we're stood there, I'm looking at all the tattoos up on the wall, thinking, I like that. Then I said to the guy, do you know what? I said, would you do like I want a music stave on my arm. So he said, well, I said, have you got any pictures of it? Because I thought you had to choose from the pictures that were already in the shop. And he said, well, no, we haven't. He said, but if you go away and design it, then I'll do it for you. So I went, oh, all right then. So we went round to um a cafe, a cafe not far away, and I just sat down and drew what I wanted on my arm, which is a musical stave. And then I think, I'm sure, actually, I don't know. Did he? I don't think it was him who did the initials that hang off it. Off the stave now has got 2 initials, J and C. That's what I was rambling on about a minute ago. Anyway, so I went back and I showed the guy, I said, this is what I want. Do you know what I'm really annoyed about though? Because so many people that have looked at that tattoo have said, well, what song is it? Do you know what? I'm so stupid. I should have put down my song on there, because I've written like about 15 songs. I should have put one of my songs on there. I'm such a twat. So the notes I've got don't really, they're not for any particular song. I just put them in places that I thought, would be aesthetically pleasing. I wish I'd put the notes to Optical Illusion, which is like one of my favourite songs. But anyway, never mind, I'm rambling. Okay, we've got a closet question. Fold jeans or hang them? I normally fold them. But that's because I don't have oh, unless you mean fold them over a hanger. Sometimes I fold them over a hanger, if that makes sense. Yeah. But other than that, I normally fold them and put them in a drawer because I don't have, you know, a huge closet. So that would be my answer. Oh, I know, Rye. I know. It's sickening, isn't it? Really sickening. Oh, so annoying. Anyway, so, oh God, what are they doing this? Oh God, none of that looks safe. These little Chinese kids that do all this kung fu business. It's not kung fu, is it? My granddaughter started doing some sort of self-defense, and I always keep calling it the wrong thing. I'll say to her, so how's the kung fu going? And she'll be like, Nan! I don't know. They change it, don't they? They change the blooming names all the time. I don't know what it is. Oh dear. I either hang them or fold them to put on a shelf. Yes. Yeah, I think folding them's better. I do. Yes, I'm sick to death of her as well. Oh, karate, that's the word. Yes, karate or Krav Maga. Krav Maga. Krav Maga. I'll need a sip of coffee. Sorry, guys. Bear with. Krav Maga. I don't know what it is, but they all seem to use the same moves, but they call it something different, don't they? It's really weird. But yeah, so she started doing it, but she's not very happy. She's not very happy because her best friend who said, yeah, I'll come and do that with you, stopped after the first week. So she's not very happy. She's doing it on her own now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Isn't he cute? Bless him. I say him. Look at this one here saying, well, hang on, where's mine? Don't I get to have a hug? Where's my hug? Is that a goat in the background? Let's see. Have a look. Is that a goat? What is that? Is that a goat, guys? Life is one big adventure to me, as I'm sure you've realised. One big question mark. Oh, did you see this? Let's see if we can go bigger with this. Why is it taken? Right, okay, let's get out of there. For some reason, I'm messing it up now. This is Prince who? Harry, dressed up as Spider-Man, who recorded a Christmas video message for a charity dedicated to military children that have lost a parent. Oh, shall we listen to this? Hope you can hear this. Five villains that you guys need to stop from ruining Christmas. So use your teamwork, your brains, and your brawn to make sure that you do exactly that. Find them and don't let them ruin Christmas. Okay? At the same time, Christmas is a time when we miss our loved ones really, really badly. And that's okay. But at the same time, it can be possible to feel guilty for having fun without our parents. But I'm here to assure you that our parents always want us to have fun. Okay? So don't feel guilty. You're allowed to have the best time ever, especially with this Scottish Hill Soldiers community. So go out there, have the best time, and Oh, oh, I hope you heard that. Did you hear that? Isn't that lovely? And the big smile after it. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Yes, I like Prince Harry. Oh God, yes. Are you not on it anymore, Rye? Oh, it's just a cesspool. But I just dive. I don't spend very long on Twitter at all anymore, which is a good thing. I get the feeling that some people spend way too much time on Twitter, and I don't think it's good for one's mental health. I really don't. Could you hear it all right, Rye? I couldn't tell. I didn't want to mess about with it too much. Oh, you deleted Twitter, did you? Yeah, honestly, right. It's not for the faint-hearted. Or, I mean, it's good for me in that this is my feed, and there's no nastiness on it. If you see, occasionally somebody will come in, um, and write a load of nonsense about the community that everyone talks about. But more often than not, look, I just don't get hate on my Twitter feed anymore. And that's because I blocked so many people, because why do I want to, who wants to put on Twitter to have to feel bad afterwards? That wasn't very well said either, was it? But you know what I mean? Don't you want to go on social media and enjoy being on social media? I know I do. I saw this earlier today. Look at these horses. They're retired race horses, and they're now seahorses living their best lives. Oh, it's in on a forgotten island in Indonesia. It can't be that forgotten, because these people managed to get there, didn't they, with the horses? So it can't be that forgotten. But look, how wonderful. Look at him playing with the water. Oh, love it. You know, if a horse comes near me, I'm a real scaredy cat, because they're so big and they've got enormous eyes. So yeah, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. But I think, I mean, to be honest, I think so many animals are beautiful, but I think a horse is very beautiful. And especially one like this. Look, I don't know. It's all muscle. There's no fat. It's all muscle, and it's sleek, and yeah, stunning. But then I think a lot of animals are beautiful. You're learning to ride, are you? Oh wow. Do you know, years and years ago, my ex convinced me to go horse riding. And it was, a lesson thing. We weren't going to be going out for me to sort of lasso a wild horse and jump on it bareback. We were actually going to a proper place, proper stables, where they had stable hands that were going to teach us how to ride. Do you know what? I've never been so scared in all my life. I mean, I'm scared of heights. So climbing up onto the horse wasn't an easy task. And then sitting up there and thinking, my God, if I fall off this, I'm a goner. I was like, and then that was before it even moved. When it moved, I was like, oh my God. No. I just, and I realized what it is. I like to be in control in every single aspect of my life. And if I'm not, then I go into panic mode. So I think I might have done it once or twice, and after that I just made excuse after excuse until I couldn't go anymore. It's scared the blooming bejesus out of me. But like you, I'm scared of them from a distance, but up close. No, I'm scared of them up close, but from a distance, they are beautiful. Look at that one there going round and round. Look. Oh, he's living his best life in that sea. Look at him. Bless him. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I rode bareback once. It was amazing. Oh my God. You're braver than me. Oh. Your mum went to hug a horse and they bit her. Oh no. God. I went to Norfolk in the summer and we I wonder if I can send that over. Myself and we went on this sort of safari, which was, hang on, let's see if I can find it. Bear with. A deer safari. These these deer were enormous. But do you know what? I was so brave. I was brave because I had the grandkids there, and I thought I don't want to show myself up and look like a complete twat by being too scared. And also they were screaming. They were screaming at the horses and at the deer anyway. So I thought, no, I've got to be brave. Let me see if I can show you this. Where is it? Where is it? God, it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Where is it? That one? That's not it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Jan, you're on a live stream, so why are you faffing? I don't know. I just am. Can't find. Oh, when did we go? Was it August? Yeah, it was August, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to send it over. Right, I'm here. I'm here. I tell you what, it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right, I'm going to send that over and show you so that you know how brave I was. I was so brave. Oh, the deer were lovely, Rye. I'm preparing for a horse tour in Iceland in June. Oh my God, aren't you brave? Good Lord, girl. Good Lord. Right, okay. This was us. All right, hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that. Share my screen to this. This was us. Right. Okay. Let's see how we do this. You ready? They were the deer. We were on a tractor. See that one? See how brave I was. Did you see how brave I was? Oh my God. It was only because there was a load of kids on there as well that I thought, oh, I can't be screaming as well. So I was sat in between my granddaughter and my son-in-law, and the kids were screaming. But we did feed them. We did feed them. There was one child there, Zoo, who was so scared. He I think he was probably too young. Did I scream? Did I? there was one child who I think could only have been about 3 or 4, hysterical most of the time. He just couldn't, it just scared the living life out of him. And I thought, oh my God, that poor child's going to be scarred for life. I really believe that that child really went through it that day. I did actually feel sorry for him. But anyway, no, I mean, it was fun though. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. All right, so I screamed. I did do well, didn't I? I did do well. I was well chuffed with myself. I'm not great with big animals, even big dogs. I like the look of them, but I'm just not great with them. I like them from a distance. Talking of animals, excuse me, my granddaughter got her what's it called? Service dog. Who helps her with her, yeah. So she came visiting last week, and I tell you what, this dog is gorgeous. So I'm going to finish with this and show you this because I'm so excited for her, because it's just going to open up a world for her, and I'm so happy. So my daughter brought her over the other day, and we went to the woods, and I managed to take this, zooming through all my pictures. Right, hang on a second. Zooming through here. Where is it now? Honestly, you won't believe all the stuff I do on here. Right. I did like a little Debra, what's it for her, because she's a cute thing. Where is it? That it? No, that it. Oh, what did I do with that? That's not it. That's not it. Did like a little video. Oh, there it is. Right, let's send that. Oh, and the day she came, guys, it was her birthday. So is that the one? Yeah, that's it there. So I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to skedaddle, because we're going to have the match is going to be starting in a minute. So I need to get off of here. Right. So I'm just going to show you my granddaughter's lovely service dog, and I just love her. She's called Molly, and here we go. All right, there's no music on this one, which is just as this is her. Look. She's a cockapoo, and she's got hair like a teddy bear. Look how beautiful she is, guys. I'm telling you. And she's completely trained, because my granddaughter's deaf. So Molly is her ears, and she's been completely trained to alert my granddaughter and to certain things and to help her, and I'm so pleased for her. It's gonna open up my granddaughter's world, and yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna go. I've chatted for an hour. I've got football to look forward to. Gonna go and snuggle on the sofa. Okay, they're gonna start. It's not quite started yet. We're doing a bit. I've got the TV on, with no sound, so I can see when it starts. So I'm gonna watch the football. I'm gonna say, can you all take care of yourselves, please? Can we not have any sort of accidents or any untoward things happening? We don't need that, guys, do we? We want to keep smiling. Try and keep smiling. It's very important, because if you smile, then hopefully the world smiles with you. That's the idea. And you know what? It does work. It does work. If you walk around with a miserable old face, then the whole world is going to look very miserable to you, and other people are going to look miserable to you. So yeah, Smile, okay? That's the most important thing. And you have a good week next week. Think of me on Thursday under the needle. No, Friday, isn't it? I mustn't forget. Anyway, you have a wonderful week ahead. You take care of yourselves, because my God, it's a rotten old world. Lovely to have a chat with you, and just take care of yourselves, my lovelies. Bye bye for now.